What's going on, brothers? It's time to tell you the name. Got a video for you. As you're entitled, Vegas Oblivion, Part 28. Here goes. Yesterday, Brother Kid Organic had did a video, and in it he had mentioned a story, where one of these BWs, who happened to be a stripper, was either lifting or Ubering home from work, and the Hector that drove her home from work did the deed and left her body on the streets not too far from where her mother's house is. That story is really sick, but it goes to show you that when I tell brothers that these consequences are permanent, I mean that. I'm not being facetious. These consequences are permanent, and you owe it to yourself to stay safe and stay vigilant during these perilous times. You owe it to yourself to do that. Remain circumspect. And you think it's rough now, wait until the holiday season starts. Just you wait. You brothers out there who listen to this content, I've told you to plan for the hard days ahead, and those hard days are on their way. But a lot of these walking trash cans, a lot of these 304s, a lot of these domestic reptiles, they just can't see the forest for the trees, and they won't get rid of their bad behavior. I mean, some of them are doubling down, tripling down. Even had one video where one of them said, "Why won't men evolve?" I said, "Why won't men evolve? We have evolved. We've learned, adjusted, and adapted. That's why nobody is riding to the rescue of these broke 304s and these single mothers who are evicted. And instead of actually trying to find a job or get under a man's leadership, they figure they can start an OF account, run to social media, and try to punk and muscle men into donating to them. Completely ass backwards. But this is the environment that he created. This is the environment that he pushed for. And the sad part is, nobody's going to save them. Nobody's going to help them. Because they have spent the past 55 years crying wolf. Hashtag Mgtow, hashtag kill all men. They did this. And sure enough, things are going sideways. Things are going sideways for them, and things are definitely bad for brothers of my kinsmen. If you didn't hear it already, here in this state, a truck driver from Chicago met his end after leaving Walmart. And this whole story stinks. I don't believe any word of it, because where he was found deceased near a tree where there was a rope, and where they found him was in Henderson. Henderson is a black enclave with a 68% black population. So more than likely, someone in law enforcement, or one of those, as we call them, dregs, probably did the deed. Well, hopefully it'll come out soon who's responsible for this, because if it is who I think it is, understand that that individual who did it will get exactly what they deserve according to their work. They'll get exactly what they deserve according to their work. You see, where I am, we pack hardware. Fill in the blanks. But yeah, things are fading into oblivion. Things are fading into oblivion, and I didn't ask for it. But you can best believe that I've prepped for it. I've prepped for it, and I continue to prep for it. There are certain things that I did in the past that I don't do anymore. Like, for instance, you won't find me going to the ATM late at night. I never do that. All the services I need for banking, I do when there's still daylight. I don't do it at night. Not ever. I don't work on the weekends, especially Saturday. I stopped working Saturday about going on 12 years. I don't do that anymore. And ever since I stopped working Saturday, my car troubles have been kept to a bare minimum. My money's able to stretch further. I stopped eating pork. I stopped eating shrimp. I stopped eating lobster. I stopped getting mixed up with these domestic reptiles and these quiches. I've changed. I've adapted. And you brothers worth your salt, you brothers of I see you to hear, continue to do that. Learn just to adapt and strive lawfully. Strive lawfully. And look after your own flock. It's bad now, but wait until the holiday season rolls around. Wait till the holiday season rolls around. I mean, we can laugh on this channel. I can give you all the verbal karate and all the verbal haymakers in regards to these trolls and what they're doing. But at the end of the day, our self-preservation comes first. Our self-preservation comes first. These trolls are pissed that nobody's run to the rescue. These broke 304s are pissed that nobody is partnering with their resources giving to them. These weather-beaten ran-throughs, these walking yeast factories are mad because nobody wants to step up to the plate and be a step cook, or as RPM calls them, a step dummy. But they did that to themselves. They did that to themselves. But now they're paying for it. Life is tough and stubborn, you're stupid. Things are getting rough for them. As for me, I'm doing okay. But I ain't no damn fool neither. I'm gonna continue to remain circumspect. I'm gonna continue to try to help as many brothers as I can with this channel. As I've said in the past, I'm gonna say it again. If I could just save one brother from the cell block of the cemetery, I've done my job. I'm gonna say it again. If I could save just one brother from the cell block of the cemetery or even poverty, I've done my job. A lot of these 304s, a lot of these walking trash cans, a lot of these walking yeast factories, they're suffering in penury. Hear what I said? They're suffering in penury, not poverty. There's poverty, and beneath poverty is penury. Penury is when you don't have enough money to eat, sleep, or shit. That's the type of hell that nobody wants to experience. Nobody. Don't put yourself in that situation, brothers. Don't do it. Take heed. Take heed. This is L.O.M. Mgtow. So I got for you. Like the bash here in the commentary, free to subscribe. If you're enjoying it, this is my chain, my tip jar on my channel. Alright fam, alright brethren, you know it's real. You know routine, go on with the voice. SY Spim's face hoochies. These walking trash cans. These bitch made simps. Those are the problem we say how we say it. Give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSC. Welcome to state. See you soon.